Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Factorio with the freight forwarding is coming at you. Things are looking pretty good, Last episode, we did a lot of exploration. We really scanned about, tried to see where we can get the most bang for our truckin' buck. Our just trucking stuff around, truckin' dollar. Over the last few episodes, we've completed our little mall over here. Looks very nice, very nice. What else? A little more modernization, and we're out of containers. That's a good sign, I guess. I'll take all of that, thanks. Most of that. A lot of that. A lot of that. Get 10 in everything immediately. There we go. More cleanup with mining. I'm kind of really pushing to just getting everything in boxes as much as possible. Before I set limiters, because I just didn't want to spend a ton of extra energy if it wasn't necessary, or whatever. Limiting's not a bad thing. It gave me a better sense of control over a situation that I wasn't sure I needed control. We're just motoring through research, man. Unless you really have research at like 2 times, 4 times, 8 times cost, you don't really need any more than 20, I don't think, as long as you just keep them supplied. Surprise! Surprise! Supplies? From the new, what was it, 2013 or whatever, DuckTales. Launchpad McQuack got his license. And the mailing he was going to receive at the vault was going to be it, and he thought everyone was going to throw him a surprise party for getting his license, his driver's license or whatever. So he opens up a door, surprise, and there's no one there. And he opens up another door, surprise, and there's no one there. Then he opens up a third door to a supply closet, and he's like, supplies? I don't know why. Little crap like that just sticks with me, makes me smile whenever I think times are bad. We're out of steel. That makes sense. That makes sense. I will deal more with this later, I think. Boop, boop, boop. Next was going to be... Distractor. You don't have, like, weird laser countermeasures or something, do you? Or defender capsules. Oof. That's cute. That's a cute little guy. What is the... Hold on. How much damage do you deal? Shooting speed 1.5 for 7 laser damage. You do... significantly more physical damage. The thing that's really different is we have to pay attention to damage types. This one, though, seems way more bang for the buck. The defender? Yeah. Let's see. Follows and helps the player for a short time period. You stay deployed in the position. You also follow. Yeah, what's your deal? Creates 5 destroyers, as it should. 120 seconds is good. Flat 10 electric. Guessing that means it's like maybe uncounterable? I don't know. Okay. What were we doing? This is where I wanted to bunker down. So what I need is turrets and ammunition. We're not quite ready to get the ball going on it, but I would like to start thinking about it. Can I get my hovercraft and some fuel and start painting the ways, the motorways? Have that, thanks. Oh, sketchy little jerk, ain't ya? Okay, come out to here, then join like a massive shipping lane kind of a thing, I would guess. Hold on, where did we go? That'll lead that way, and then if we need to go down... That seems like enough of a gap, I think. How's that looking map-wise? We got a long way to go. Holy cripes. Can I have all of that? All of that. One stack is apparently 200 or something, but that is the craft limit. Oh man, now it's dark. Dang it. Okay, this will allow this ship to go either way. Let's set up some... Give me 15 of them. Bunch of thems. Oh, stop that, thanks. And then we'll come back in. This is toot toot. We'll come in here. That way, if we have like a dozen ships, it's not going to screw up anything else. Hey, this is a cute little guy. Eyeball, eyeball, nose, smiley face. Look at this guy. He's a little mascot. A little goatee chin, maybe? What you got there? Some stone? Yeah, some stone? Golly, you look like either the most adorable thing or the weirdest nightmare fuel. I haven't decided yet. Nope. I'm going to call him cute. Maybe this is a hand waving or something? I don't know. Doesn't much matter. Anyway, let's get this set up. Must be built next to rail. It is... Oh, I see. I think. It's kind of offset, which is making it weird, but that's okay. There's that. Cool. That breaks up that block. Very neat. How much more do I want to go down? A bunch. This is our main shipping lane. For all intents and purposes. Okay. Cool. And this, we're going to kind of do backwards, maybe? I don't think I need, like, a ton of space. If we need to build some stackers, we can. I don't think that's necessary, but we can. Yeah, bring it down to here. Lock into here. Fairly easy stuff, I think. Oh, we're finished? Oh, shoot. Energy weapon defense? Or robotics. Purple requires uranium, which I'm not going to touch any of that. That's a little outside my jurisdiction. We're not messing with that. We're messing with something else. So I want this. I want construction robotics. I want personal roboport. Personal roboport level 2 is a little out there, and that's fine. But let's stick to blue science for right now. Speed, and then capacity, worker robot cargo size, yep. We'll at least get a couple of these foundational researches done. There's not a lot we'll be able to accomplish, but this is a really good start. Robotics, construction robotics, personal roboport, speed, cargo. Then we could also do logistics robotics, which I want done, but it's not something I'm super working on. We'll be able to use trash slots and logistics requests, and that's really about it until we get the logistical system. There's not a whole lot to trot we can do about that. How far? That's probably good enough. 1, 2, curve. Okay. That's better. Holy crap, thank you. Okay, and ships take a little longer to rev up speed-wise. What I kind of want to do is I want to add much wider blocks. Okay, there you go. To the whole thing. A block there. Block there. Cool. That seems like that works for me. It's a little boxy. We could cut diagonally here. Maybe that would save us a ton of stuff. The reason why I want to do it like this is so I can stack. If we gotta get a stack attack going on like this, we can. I don't know why I said that like a question. We can. Benefit of this is curved water's in the way. Hey, you're not gonna believe this crap. I know it's in the way. This allows us to do that stacker bit. And I've demonstrated what a stacker is used for in the OpenTTD campaign, which I haven't finished yet. I think I got like 3 episodes in, and I was like, but I want to do this for really real. So we could use this to stack, and then get ships in the lane in case it takes a while to unload. The bigger thing is, how fast can we unload the boat, right? We could add a little bit of landfill here and add more inserters, which I could have to do anyway, but we'll see. I haven't added any signals up and down yet. I'm still drawing up the lane. How do I want this to go? I guess just down a bit more? Actually, let's just go to map mode if I can. That's probably good. Why not? Nope. Dang it. That's what gets me. That's what'll get me. Now, I'd like this to be about the same distance. That feels a little short. That feels better to me. Yep. That'll do. We're not aiming for perfects. We're not aiming for anything special. Once this is built, it's pretty much going to be done. For a while. I want to set up some signal buoys. Buoy. Don't need to go super crazy. We're only going to have like the one boat, but I want to have at least a little preparation. That probably feels good. Yeah. Some neatly brokered blocks. I don't really plan on setting up blueprints for any of this. There. There? Seems weird, but whatever, it's fine. This doesn't have to be perfect. This will train as... Hold on. This will path as intelligently as a train does, which is pretty intelligent. It won't actively block itself unless it's just really dumb, I guess. Okay, that's looking pretty good. This is gonna go a while. There's no reason I shouldn't go super far with it, I guess. Oh, come on. Huh. Boo. I wish I had bots. If I already had bots, I could just do deconstruction planner and just remove all this crap. The rules of the water be a squirrely one, apparently. Nope. See, a little, just, we're talking like 4 or 5 degrees of separation here. Nope, the other way, please. Thank you. I don't need it to be perfectly straight, but momentum and stuff is a thing I'd like to preserve if possible. Maybe I'm just not allowed to preserve momentum. Who knows? I know this really sucks in the dark. I built that a little too close. Okay. What other resources around would be worthwhile for me to prepare for? Probably nothing. I want to say nothing, most likely. Is coal. There is oil right here. I could bring oil to here and go ahead and turn that into solid fuel, then bam, there's power for my base. Yeah, that's options. That's all options. I would like to grab a bunch of copper and iron and start handcrafting some turrets. I might be too far away. We'll see in just a second here. Ah, boo. Okay. Just gonna power back up there, and we're gonna grab some stuff. That's got to be pretty close by now, right? Yeah, awesome. Okay, thank you. Thank you. 20 turrets. I'm gonna want more turrets than that. That's probably fine. Where's my military ammunition? There you are. Yoink. 400 AP rounds. Good stuff. Okay. That means I could start, like, clearing territory if I wanted. Actually, I want to try something really stupid. We're gonna save the game. But I want to try something, like, really dumb. Yep, just at this heading. I'm gonna use the speed of the hovercraft to dump a ton of turrets. Then I'm gonna see how many I can fill with ammunition and just get in and get out. Like, this is gonna be turret harassment at a brand new level. I'm trying to keep the build radius close. I'm trying not to exploit far reach, long range, whatever. Got the hiccup. Sorry if that's picking up. Okay, we're just gonna go for the big boy. Yep. Trees are an issue. Trees are definitely an issue. I'm gonna say autosaved. We're gonna not mess with that. I actually legitimately forgot to save the game. So at most I would have lost is like 5 minutes. The problem is trees. The idea was like to be like, rah, and then just spam them all around and be like, get out of there, and then like from long range fill in ammo or something. I don't know. I think it would be really dope if I could fill turrets with ammunition preemptively. It doesn't work that way, probably for very good programming reasons. Definitely gameplay mechanic reasons. Oh, come on with this. One, two, three, 5. There we go. Put that right back into queue. Zoom, zoom. And what part do I want this to turn right? Right now. Right here, right now. Tell me that's correct. Ah, boo. I knew it wasn't going to be. I knew 100% in my heart of hearts this wasn't going to be correct. But I tried anyway. I gambled. That's how I lost. Mess with the bull and I got the horns. Okay. Anyway, this is going to look like this. Only because I don't really want to mess with diagonal... Oh my god, stop. Stop. I don't want to mess with diagonal, Nope, okay. I don't know which direction is forward. I don't want to mess with diagonal junctions. Ugh, this thing slides like a pat of butter on farts or something. It is a mess. It is a straight up mess. Straight rail's in the way. Yeah, you're not gonna believe this shit, but bump. A ba-wump. And of course I'm going the wrong way. Hold up. Okay, and we're gonna go with the other line. We're gonna mesh that, so at least that is somewhat... I think this is still too small, but it's not that big of a deal. There's no chance boats are gonna slam bang into each other. If they do, this will be hilarious, but, you know, for like a minute. It'll be hilarious for like a minute. I do not want to fart around with signals later, so we're doing all the effort right now, building our sea routes. And it's dark. And it's dark. Okay, good enough. That takes care of that. I'm gonna need way more of this. Please don't make circuits, thank you kindly. Let's go deal with the... Oh, I can't deal with the container. I'm nowhere near base. So this is a really good wake-up call because this is reminding me more and more often I need to figure out a solution for distributing containers appropriately. Be it realistically, be it belts and I belt crap around, fine, whatever. But I gotta come up with some solution. Okay, you can absolutely thoroughly stop, thank you. Freaking overzealous kid over here, huh? Got that zeal. 6 and 6. 5 and 5, that's fine. 6 and 5, that's fine. How many we got here? 6 and 6, so hey, stuff is actually making it to steel. Look at that shiz. You don't have any in your inventory, but I mean, still. I'll take all that, thanks. Take all that. Where was it? Lead. Right, okay. We got 10 and 10 in there. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Butte. B-E-A-U-T-E. Butte. I think that's how that's spelled. Spelling was not my forte. At all. Real sorcerer at heart, really. Just slap bang words together, hope it flies? Yeah, that's me. I'm feeling a lot better about this. Honestly, no sarcasm. Okay. We're building our waterways. I stopped because it's dark. This is looking pretty good. We'll do a path here. Realistically, I probably should have pulled it down here so it would go more passively through this waterway. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. I don't think it really matters, yeah. Was there anything else I needed? Yes, I'll take that. You can have that and that. What else would I like? I need half of that, half of that. Repair kits? I'm okay on repair kits right now. We're still making all the turrets and shiz. Splitters? We're right on splitters, I guess. Okay, good stuff. Yeah, we're good. Can I use landfill in the ocean? No. Okay, so even if I wanted to, I can't cheese the whole landfill thing, which is fine. It wasn't honestly my intention to do so anyway. Okay, I want to take this and reverse it. Straight waterways in the way. Yeah, you're not going to believe this. That is the intention. Yeah, I want that guy right there. Okay. What? Hold on, what was... That's incorrect as hell. Oh no, that is correct. Whoops. Correct, 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 correct. Okay. A little complicated on the upswing, but we're okay. Normally rails, or at least the signals, I mean, hug the crap out of whatever's going on. So it makes it very, very simple to see how things are happening. See, I'm trying to select this guy. You're not even connected, which is great. Chain signal, chain signal. Am I not close enough? Is that the issue? Something's unhappy. Oh, I know what's unhappy. Hold on. Yep. There we go. Gosh, I'm fighting between two different off shades of blue. Oh, man. If you heard me complain about my eyesight before, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Get a bucket of chicken, because this is going to be better than professional wrestling. Okay, we good now? We good now, son? Oh, my gosh. Here I'm trying to be like, am I that bad of a gamer? What is the matter with this? And first of all, yeah, I am not a great gamer, which is fine. I'm not going to cry over it. The second thing is several shades of blue. Okay. Nope. Nope. Gosh darn it. There we go. That goes down like that. I also need a kitty corner like that. For a three-way pass, that works for me. You're not happy, you're not happy, you're not happy. I'll redo the stuff in a second. That's all connected. Okay, you just disable, thanks. Okay. Through. See how far it pushes out? That bugs me. But whatever. Maybe it's fine, nothing is broken. The lights are still flashing because we still have a lot of blocks that are not properly signaled. And now I can't see a damn thing. Oh my god. Why? Why did I think a weather mod would be cool? Why? I did it because the rain, and I like it. Nope. Guess what, dumbass? Nope. How offset this is a little off-putting. See, just by looking at this signal, I have no idea what this is attached to. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It's fine. There's no room there. See, this is a mess. Whatever. Cool. What is your damage? What's your problem? That is as much blocks blocked as I'm willing to block. We're getting dangerously in the good enough territory. Also, I cannot tell chain signals from regular signals. I cannot tell them apart at all, so that's also a thing. Man, doing this without Big Brother and long range, I think would suck terribly. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Oh, having to do this without like a lot of vision? Oof. Okay, where are we? Let's check the map. How are we? This is actually really good progress. It's actually really good progress. I'm happy with this. So this is going to go to the right, and then another T section like this, and it'll go down. And then another T section here, and then it'll branch off as necessary, I think. I might need to do a full plus sometime, but we're going to head back and get more supplies. I didn't realize how thirsty, steel-wise, these were going to take. It makes sense from a formulaic perspective that it needs empty barrels. That's kind of how buoys work. They're early ones, I guess, are just sealed containers. Pump it full of air or something that's crazy buoyant, and then just leave it, right? Put all your sensor equipment on it, call it a day. I can't see anything. The first thing I'm going to make for myself, for my personal kit, is going to be a pair of NVGs. Ooh, hell. I'm snickering like a 5-year-old. Hey, how's it going? Doing alright? Hey, you're looking great. Hey, free drinks for everybody, on me. Like it's a casino or something. Alright. What's the dilly-dilly with this? You're out of here, you're out of here. You two are working still, that's fine. That's still doing that thing. Oh, heck. That was hilarious. Good stuff. I don't need to do this too often, but I like doing it. Trimming up some of the miners. Trimby trim. Does steel plate actually have enough iron that this isn't a concern? I haven't gotten there yet. Hold on. Wow, like actually. And I set this to 2 containers, did I not? Yeah, I did. Snap doodles. Disabled. Excellent. Okay, yeah, that's good. We're finally gonna get some stuff done around here. And I'll take whatever's in there, and I'll take all of that. There's that. Good stuff. What else did I want to do? I thought there was something else, now I can't think of it. How is oil looking overall? Coal isn't the worst bottleneck. There is a little staggering, but we do have plenty of plastic ready to go, so that's good. Solid fuel, what can I say? Oh, I wanted to change over everything to solid fuel that I possibly could. That was another project I think would be good to do. And then coal would literally be just for the things that need coal. That's something I've been discussing a little bit. For smelting cells and stuff. Like, I don't need coal to come here. Solid fuel would be just fine. Let's do iron. This is iron. I'm a genius. We're gonna change you to iron plate coal unload. Boop. Where's my solid fuel train? You're going to go to iron plate coal unload. And empty cargo. I'm gonna set you, instead of that, to this, which is going to be illegal AF. Do I have to do this? No, but I really want to. Oh, inventory's full. Go figure on all of that. Oh, and it's full. Okay, somewhere else. Plastic. You look like you could use a crap ton of coal. So we bleed the line of all the coal. We change this recipe to unloading solid fuel. There we go. Which means this is disabled by control behavior. I can't carry anymore because I can't carry anymore. Empty container, iron. And I'm going to grab all this coal off the line because I can and I want to. Cool. Eventually this will be bled dry of coal, and then it'll switch over to solid fuel. So doing this conversion is very easy. The real benefit, as mentioned before, is this is 3 times denser than coal. And this is arguably a limitless resource. That can pop. I don't think I need more inserters, really. You should be set to less than 1, less than 2, very good. At least, oh, this one should be definitely, nope. It is not definitely. That's a full, okay. Just taking more and more jobs away from the coal train, yeah? I have a crap ton of containers on me. Holy crap. I didn't realize I had this many. What's going to happen now is, as I mentioned before, the beauty of this, realistically, is that's a lot less train trips required. Arguably a third less trips are required. Good stuff, good enough. Do we have a ton of extra steel? Maybe. Let's go steal it from... There we go. And that's what I want. Take a little bit of that. I do appreciate Fire Reach. It allows me to be just a bit more lazy than normal. Actually, yeah, let's just do 2 more. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I don't have any lights. Can you hit me with a light? There we go. Just one of the necessary things to do, apparently. Just build a crap ton of containers. I'm going to leave that be, because if I open that up too much, we're not going to get enough steel. The nice thing is this is also going to... What? Oh my gosh, I thought there was going to be a pile up over there. I kind of completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, the other nice thing about this is going to also better convert everything over to solid fuel. All the solid fuel places, because in parking, we have it solid fuel. Full. Yep, good stuff. I also need you to go to steel. Wait, what? Yep, that's correct. Interesting. I don't see the punchline. Steel plates. Coal unload. What the heck? Where's the steel plate coal unload? Oh, I bet you any money the train has it, but it's a dead record. It's a dead thing, so it's still hanging on to it as if it's a ghost. Good stuff. Go get some iron ore, you fool. Too much coal, good stuff. Okay, we're just gonna leave this be for a while. This is the load recipe. I need the unload recipe. Thank you. This should be disabled. It is. Okay, where's the coal train? Copper plate, copper unload. Nope, you're the copper train. Steel plate, coal unload. Stop is disabled. Stop doesn't exist anymore. You fool. You absolute fool. Now, if I click on literally any other train, that should not be listed in the stop list, right? Steel plate, stone brick. Steel plate, coal unload. Steel plate, solid fuel unload. Something is scuffed. Steel plate, iron ore unload. Steel plate, solid fuel unload. Copper plate load. There is something unhappy about something. I might be past the point of no return in terms of mental energy. Can I just do this by... Steel plate coal unload. There it is. Steel plate solid fuel unload. What? There's a disconnect. Oh man, what happened? Enable, disable, send a train, set train limit. If I have to remove it and clean it, that's fine. Steel plate solid fuel unload. I'm not crazy. Steel plate coal unload. You zoom in. Wait. Oh, okay. This is supposed to be copper plate, copper ore. Well, okay. That copy paste jutsu screwed it all up. Cool. Copper plate. Solid fuel unload. Cool. That was fun. Yep, that was me. Copy paste jutsu just completely screwed it up. You are going to unload solid fuel, and I just dumped a ton of coal on the floor, which is pretty freaking dope. I don't know if you've ever heard of a A++ move, but there it is. Do I have coal containers? I super do. Holy crap. Okay. I'd like all of this, please. Okay, thanks. If you could Vominos, that would be dope. Thank you. I'd like that. Thank you. And I'm going to purge the line out. Because I like doing it. Makes me feel kind of involved. Or something. Like I'm defragmenting or something. And that's not really something you need to do to a computer anymore. Get all the sectors all nice and cleaned up and get kicked around by the belt a bunch. Okay, there's that. This is irrevocably full. Oh, and you're full. Good stuff. Solid fuel. Copper plate, solid fuel unload. Let's get our train going on. Solid fuel load. Copper plate, solid fuel unload. Empty cargo. Is this set appropriately? It is not. Now it is. Okay, I was like, this should not be disabled for any reason. What else needs coal specifically? Plastic is all I can really think of. Oh, grenades, of course. That's a super way to stash a bunch of coal I don't want. Uh-huh. I'll take that. Where's my solid fuel train? Coming up here to copper plate solid fuel. Excellent. Once that gets deployed, I think that's enough conversion stuff for me. I just honestly needed a break so bad from messing with ships. They're going to be super cool when they're done and ready, but until then, kind of a PETA. Pain in the rumpus, if you know what I mean. Oh, those two inserters never existed. Good to know. Yeah, that's a boatload of solid fuel. And actually, to be honest, I don't need to double fill the line. A single fill would be probably good enough, but that's okay. And that's that filling in nicely. Yep. Yep. That's filling in nicely. Yeah, now coal can concentrate on just containerizing itself and all that. That's a lot of coal. That's a stupid amount of coal. And it all fits in one box. So let's see here. 25, 500. 500 divided by 25 is 25? That can't be right. That can't be the math. Hold on. 25 times 25 is 625. All right, yep. 500 divided by 25 is 20. I was kind of close. So one of these boxes is 20 stacks of stuff, and one box holds how much? 32. So let's just do some dumb math and say every 3 containers is 2 iron chests. That's a lot of compression, which I really appreciate. And it's going to make our battery weird when we get that far, but it's still going to be fun. That's the important thing, right? Still be fun? I think so. Anyway, let's go ahead and call this an episode. Yeah. Really happy with this. We got some solid distance on our waterway. And now that we're back here, I can grab more supplies. We can pick up more materials to make more buoys and whatnot. So yeah. Alright. Thank you all for joining me. My name's JohnMegacycle, and another episode of Factorio with freight forwardings in the books. And I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.